Okay. Hey YouTube, it's me, Nezarek, and we're back with another episode of Nez's RE. Today we are talking about Donna Brazille, and the fact that Donna Brazille has pretty much flipped on the DNC. Now, we have an issue with this whole situation because Donna Brazille has indeed spat in all of our faces here in the Progressive Party. We all feel like, oh yeah, well, Donna was one of the main people who were going out there and calling us sexist, racist, and this, that, and the other. I'm a black guy. I don't think I'm racist at all. I have a bunch of white friends, a bunch of Hispanic friends. I don't have a bunch of black friends, which kind of makes me feel racist, to be completely honest. But at the same time, I don't find a lot of black people that are interested in anime and video games like I am, except for people that I'm like related to. So, is that what it is? Anyway, make a long story short, Donna Brazille has literally just thrown open the floodgates against the DNC, and it's a good thing. Okay, it's a good thing because it shows that there's a chink in the armor of the establishment, okay? It shows that when you go out and you send people like Jordan Sheridan, okay, who I just watched his TYT Politics live broadcast of how the mainstream media is covering this, you have an opportunity, okay? When I say you, I mean we, the Progressive Party, we, the Bernie Sanders supporters, we, the populist of the liberal left, okay? Liberal left, which is mostly bogus in these contexts, okay? When you think about the establishment, you know, and the way they do business. Now, let me say this. I haven't forgotten that Donna Brazille pretty much tried to do everything she could to discourage us from protesting the fact or pointing out the fact or saying, you know, hey, this was rigged, okay? I know that freaking after Hillary lost, Donna Brazille is one of those people out there mouthpiecing this idea that we were the reason they lost. Yeah, you're damn right we were the reason you lost. You know why? Because you spat in our faces. Not only did you cheat to win the freaking primary, afterward, you didn't say, hey, it's time for us to come together and we're going to start working on some of the things that you guys actually care about. You guys pretty much just said, get over it. Okay? Hillary Clinton in particular said, get over it. Okay? So I have no love for Hillary Clinton. There are many Clintonistas that I think have no place ever in the ranks of the progressive movement. Okay? Debbie Wasserman Schultz is one of those individuals. Okay? But when it comes to someone like Donna Brazille, no, I'm not a PhD holder in you know, human behavior or sociology or psychology. Okay? I'm not. But I do know when somebody's rattled. And I do know when somebody has a conscience, and that's why they're rattled, okay? If you watch the way Jordan Sheridan asked Donna about passing questions along to Hillary Clinton about the debate questions, she was ruffled, dude. She was genuinely ruffled. Not only was she genuinely ruffled, she was in a position to where she felt like she couldn't find the words to defend herself because she knew what she did was indefensible. Okay? In my family, in my realm of logic, in my circles, generally we call that a conscience. Your conscience won't allow you to just go out in front of people and just lie because, I mean, all you can do is divert. You know you're on the spot. You know all this crap is weighing on you. You know that your job depends on this. Your future depends on this. Your reputation depends on this, okay? Your house, your kids, your grandkids. I mean, there's so much that weighs in on you answering these questions the right way and representing your party the right way. And, you know, if you don't do it correctly, you kind of end up in a situation like Donna Brazille was in. And she just said, oh, we got hacked. Those emails were stolen. But she couldn't say that they weren't true. Okay? She even used the whole sexist thing. You know, I'm pretty sure if Jordan continued to badger her, she'd say he was racist. She was going to do anything that she possibly could to escape that situation at that time. Okay? Jordan handled his business very well. Okay? And that's why I'm a big fan of Jordan. Like, I think TYT needs to make some shirts with Jordan with like a Superman cape or like a Batman mask on, you know, that says J. You know, I guess that doesn't work for Batman, but something. Jordan needs like a superhero freaking t-shirt, because Jordan's out there, dude. Like, he's one of my favorite. Honestly, Jordan is my favorite journalist, okay? That guy is my favorite journalist. I won't even lie. Like, that dude, like, when I follow that guy more than any other journalist or any other news organization, even including TYT. Okay, so Jordan Sheridan's like, that's my dude. Okay, I would say Jimmy Dore is up there. Jimmy Dore is up there. But Jimmy Dore, I think sometimes he gets some information that's not completely legit, and he goes with it without like really doing a bunch of research. Like the whole CIA thing in the New York Times giving $500 million or something like that. Like that sounds like it's straight out of Alex Jones, freaking Infowars, freaking Intel. It might be true, but I would like for, I think he even quoted like a right wing source when he said that on his show. And I love Jimmy Dore. I think Jimmy Dore is one of the funniest dudes out there. And honestly, I love the fact that like he says things like, "Oh, all cops are freaking dirty," when I don't agree with it. I definitely feel like that's not the case. But you can see how someone else can feel. Like, I never thought that until Jimmy Dore came out and said, like, hey, my family's full of cops. Look at this guy planting drugs. Look how the other cops look like freaking thugs standing by him with guns in their hips. But it's okay because they got police across their chest. And it's like, you think about these things and you start to realize, yeah, dude, if you're helping other cops do illegal shit, then you're pretty much just as guilty as they are. If I help somebody with murder, I go to prison too. And I think, I'm the type of person to think most cops are good people, and I still do. I still have mostly good. I've had probably maybe 4 or 5 bad situations in my entire life where a cop has made me feel like, screw that guy, okay? And I get pulled over a lot because I'm a black guy, so, it's like, there goes that racial profiling element of it, but at the same time, it's like once they realize that, you're not the type of person to do a whole bunch of illegal crap, and I think that goes beyond race personally. They usually, kind of let you go on about your business. So I just cooperate. Hey, how's it going? Try to talk to them as a person and not as a cop who's pulling over a black guy, and freaking usually they're super cool. They're just like, hey man, how's it going? Yeah, freaking your taillight's out. I'm like, is it? And they're like, yeah, your taillight's out. Just give them a little bit of shit and then freaking go on about my business, not like in a very incriminating or convictive way or vindictive way. I don't think anybody is wrong for stopping me from going about my business. As long as you let me go about my business afterward, we're gravy. So for me, I'm a more amicable person, I guess. Anyway, I guess I just still rant YouTube. This is my fault. I still do it. But this is the issue with the whole Donna Brazille gig. With the whole Donna Brazille story right now. It's breaking today. The problem that we have right now is there are people in the Progressive Party who are so angry and so upset and so freaking adamant about, these people spat in our faces that, oh, well, they deserve, the worst of the worst, when we're going to miss out on an opportunity right now. Okay, and I want you guys to hear me out, and before you jump in the comment section and say, oh, Nazarek, if somebody was raping you, would you let them stay inside of you? And all that stupid crap, jive boogie, you freaking idiot, saying the stupidest freaking crap. That's like some right-wing freaking it's like an alt-right freaking argument right there. It's stupid, dude. It's a stupid argument. Donna Brazille is literally, God, I should have looked this lady's name up. Bernie Sanders has a campaign, not a manager, I forget her name, another African American, I say black, I'm black, another black lady who speaks, God, I can't remember her name. God, what's her name? Anyway, she goes out, she talks a lot, and she's a decent speaker. I think the left kind of hops her up a little bit too much, okay? I like her, but then I kind of don't like her because I feel like when she goes out and she speaks publicly, she doesn't do all the research. I feel like to be in the position that she's in, she should be better than she is, not only because she's fighting against the establishment, but she's an African-American woman, okay? So right out the gate, everybody's... Let me make sure that people understand this, and you can disagree with me all you want. No one in this country is in a more disadvantaged position than the African-American woman. I don't care what you say about the poor white women in the Appalachians. I don't care what you say about Hispanic women who are illegal. African-American women have mostly no help. at all from family, from friends. Everyone they know is poor. The best hope that they have 90% of the time is to go to school and be on welfare and get Section 8 and possibly only attain those assistances via having a couple of kids, okay? I mean, and that sounds messed up and that sounds racist, especially coming from a black person, okay? But at the same time, like, you see it all the time, you see it a lot, like a black lady who gets food stamps and has a kid and has a house or apartment that Section 8 pays part of her rent for, okay? And she has to go to school, she has to go to school, go to work, and watch her kid, and she has to pull herself out of poverty, okay? My mom did that, okay? My mom was one of those women, and she did that, and that's why my mom and my brother are two of my biggest influences in my life, okay? And I will say that unabashedly, okay? My brother has always been the one to, if he sees me in trouble, he just sprouts this cape and jumps out and saves me. And my mom literally pulled herself from the grips of poverty, okay? So I don't really give a damn if anybody feels that, I'm being offensive or racist or I'm judging black people the wrong way. I'm black. I freaking lived this life. Okay, I've watched it. I've watched my mom pull me, my brother, and our family out of it. And like currently, I'm pulling myself out of the grips of poverty. I'm freaking going to school, getting degrees, trying to get my degrees, not trying, getting my degrees, and I'm taking it seriously now. Very seriously. And I think the difference between I don't want to get too deep into that. I'm gonna start ranting again. Basically, what I'm getting at here is, a black woman has to fight against these people who automatically think that she takes, okay? She's a taker. They have to fight against this stereotype that they think that they're loud and ignorant and impolite and rude and selfish and all this other crap, because there's always some ignorant a-hole on YouTube or Facebook doing something stupid and dumb that freaking, everybody likes to judge all black women by. I think it's worse for black women than it is for black men. Guaranteed, okay? So, I mean, for Bernie Sanders, I forget what she actually does. Damn, I forgot her name, I forgot her title. But, oh, God, it's gonna bug me. But basically, with that lady, I feel like she has to be better, okay? She has to. Otherwise, society's not going to take her seriously. Otherwise, society's not going to freaking give her the credit that she's due. She's not going to be as effective unless she's a juggernaut, okay? Now, Donna Brazille is no juggernaut. The other lady, who I keep forgetting her name, is no juggernaut. And I forget her name. That should mean something. I remember Donna Brazille's name, but I don't remember her name, okay? I keep forgetting her name. But, it's one of those situations to where if you have someone like Donna Brazille, not this other lady, not taking anything away from her, okay, I do think that she has room for improvement, but if you have someone like Donna Brazille who's established, who's a Democrat, who knows what democratic values are, who knows how to talk to older Democrats, who knows how to talk to older black Democrats, who knows how to talk to older white Democrats, who has been freaking a figurehead in the Democratic Party for so long, and a liberal figurehead, because let's not forget, she worked for CNN. It's like, dude, everybody knows who Donna Brazille is, okay? And I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter, and I could barely forget the other lady's name. Think about that. I support Bernie Sanders. I'm a Bernie Sanders support, like, avid, dude. I get in arguments with my political science teacher with my political science instructor, and most of the time I'm like, dude, I wish you guys would stop bringing up Hillary Clinton. Nobody on the left likes her except for freaking the establishment, and that's a very small percentage, okay? It's either you don't pay attention and you still like her, or you're getting paid and you still like her, but if you pay attention to what's going on, you despise Hillary Clinton, okay? That's all there is to it, alright? So, you get one of her her weapons. You get freaking her sword, dude. This is what Donna Brazille is. Donna Brazille was one of those weapons that they used to use to bash progressives over the head and call them racist and sexist and bigots and freaking how Bernie didn't care about black people and all this other shit. I mean, it's like there's all these issues that you can just completely erase and be like, Donna Brazille is on our side, and she's out there advocating for Bernie Sanders and populist freaking policy. She's out there advocating for Medicare for all. She's out there advocating for money out of politics. She's out there advocating for the richest people in the country paying their fair share of taxes, and that includes Hillary Clinton and Donna Brazille. Okay, now you have a person who is from that side. You basically, it's like the Republicans trotting out a black guy freaking saying that, oh, our values aren't racist. Look, Ben Carson agrees with us, or some other dumb black dude who doesn't really know what the hell's going on agrees with us. Like, that's pretty much what's going on, dude, except with Donna Brazille, and she actually knows what's going on. So it's like, if you're gonna freaking sit there and say she spat in our faces and we can't freaking allow her to join our ranks or be part of our movement, you're cutting off your nose to spite your face, dude. Literally, okay? Donald Trump getting elected, I'm pretty much agreeing with Jimmy Dore now. I think it was a good thing. I don't think none of this would be talked about, okay, if Donald Trump didn't get elected. The Russia thing, like all these things that are happening that are really exposing the corruption on both sides would not have happened if Donald Trump didn't get elected. Kudos to Jimmy Dore for that one, okay? Because, like, dude, it's like if Bernie Sanders got in office in 2020, the very first thing I say, money out of politics, Medicare for all, and impeach freaking Neil Gorsuch, because that's not freaking a Republican seat. Their guy died. Our guy goes there, and we're not going to go stack the freaking Supreme Court against what conservatives want, because we're not conservatives. We're American. We've never been conservatives. Okay, let's get that straight real quick. America has never been conservative, dude. It's always been freaking. If we were conservatives, we would still be part of freaking the UK. We'd be a freaking British colony, okay? We are not conservative, so I get so sick of hearing that. Because you're a Confederate, and you wave around a Confederate flag, that doesn't mean you're a rebel, okay? The real rebel flag is the red, white, and blue flag. The one that we stand on, the one that we freaking set fire to, the one that we freaking kneel for during the national anthem, that's the rebel flag, alright? So let's get shit straight. Anyway, before I start getting all emotional and angry and amped up over my video, we need to make this move, alright? We need to start recruiting and flipping freaking Dems that have been there for forever. We need to get rid of Nancy Pelosi. We need to get rid of freaking, what's that lady's name? Dianne Feinstein, Chuck Schumer, the Blue Dogs in New York. We have to start lopping off some heads. And that starts with getting people like Donna Brazille to be our axe, okay? So quit, pull your heads out, your asses for a second, and realize that this is the chink in the armor. All we have to do is thrust the spear and kill the beast, okay? Anyway, I know that was a cheesy metaphor, but this is Nezarek. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe. Deuces.